What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Black and Garnet Podcast, the Raw Edition. It's your boy TJ.
This your boy LG.
All right, and today we're gonna change things up a little bit. We're gonna let y'all hear from the head ball coach first and foremost.
Obviously, the topic of conversation, what everyone is here today and wants to talk about is our uniforms. And what we're credit Fink on that one. He actually mentioned doing that. So very good, Fink. Is our uniforms. We're going to wear white helmets, garnet jerseys, and white pants on Saturday night. So there is your uniform reveal for the week. We are very thankful that Under Armour takes great care of us and gives us a lot of uniform options and combinations. But we're not going to get into every single week spending time and wasting a whole lot of time as a team trying to figure out what we're wearing on Saturdays. Let's worry about how we play, not what we're wearing. And I've told the players that, and they're on board. Does not mean we won't mix it up from time to time, but let's worry about preparing ourselves to play the very best in the 10, 15 minutes that they spent last year and in previous years figuring out what they're wearing. That could have been spent preparing for the opponent and getting themselves ready to play. So we'll certainly mix it up.
Is that shots fired?
Our players will have a say in what they're wearing.
Okay.
Hey,
so, yeah.
You know, he said he took a page out of Spurrier book. You know, that's what the Spurrier moves.
Definitely. But you know, Spurrier would have said the other coach's name.
Oh, yeah. He definitely would have been direct, though.
Yeah. So that's the news. Probably not the biggest news, but we're not wearing different uniforms every week. The second biggest thing, play the rest of this video. Second biggest piece of news.
We named Zeb Nolan our starting quarterback for this week. He's a guy, obviously he has Power 5 experience. It wasn't that long ago. He played in a playoff game a few months ago. He is very efficient, getting us in and out of the huddle, commanding the offense, controlling what's going on.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Zeb Nolan is the starter. No Jason Brown, no Colton. It is Zeb Nolan, the graduate assistant turned player less than 2 weeks ago.
Man, I'm telling you, Disney, get on it ASAP, Disney.
Right. Just from a college football fan standpoint, bro, that's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Not to mention the position we're in that we have to even go this route.
Man, you know, the comments on the internet has been pissing me off since this announcement has been made, bro.
Right. But and I get it, but man, how many games have we won in the past 2 years?
What, we are five or six games
in the past 2 years combined. So all of the negativity, man, the only way it's gonna go away is to win. So.
That's it. But and people act like this is for the whole season. Like once Luke get back, like he right back in that thing. Like this is for 2 games, man.
But I think it's more people disappointed in the lack of depth. Like, how do you have no other capable quarterbacks on your roster that you have to get a guy that's coaching and bring him on the field?
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, at least they're resourceful, I guess.
Yeah, you can say that. But yeah, that's. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm interested to see how it all shakes out Saturday, though. So looking forward to that.
Yeah, man. But let's get here into what y'all came for, the defense, man. And of course, I know you guys have been hearing about the D-line. Let's talk about the D-line, man.
That D-line is pretty deep. Just talking about the tackles, you're talking about Jabari Ellis, Tonka Hemingway, Zach Pickens, Alex Huntley.
Rick.
When you get Rick Sandage back, so that's a pretty deep group. And then when you add the ends and Aaron Sterling and Jordan Birch, Kingsley Enikbare, hope I'm not pronouncing that wrong.
You got it.
Yeah, and the transfer Jordan Strachan.
Strong.
Oh, I had that way wrong.
Yeah, I was practicing. that's how. Yeah, Jordan Strong. Yep. Leader in sacks last year in the nation.
Yeah, so he obviously has some better pieces around him this year. So we're gonna be able to see if he's gonna be able to keep that trend going.
Yeah, man. And I think the depth that helps, like when you're in the fourth quarter and you can just rotate like back where we was when we had Clowney, Melvin, Taylor, Quarles, Sutton, like all them boys, like them boys is fresh. So like you keep that stamina up from the fourth quarter, man.
Right. A lot of people don't remember that Jadeveon Clowney did not start his freshman year here because Melvin Ingram was such a beast.
Right.
See,
depth is important, man. People don't understand that. Because you going against 330, 6'6" man for 60 minutes, you gonna get tired, man. Hey, coach.
Right, and our schedule. We play the teams with the best players money can buy. So,
thanks.
You gotta have that depth.
So, man. So we got 2 5-star guys on the line, man. Pickens and Birch. You think they're gonna live up to their 5-star rating this year,
man? I think Pickens is probably due for his, man. He's been in there grinding since he got here. He didn't have the impact I thought he would have as soon as he would.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. He's a defensive tackle. He's not a defensive end, so he had to get his weight up, get stronger, that sort of thing.
True that.
Now, Birch is intriguing because he has all of the physical tools, all of the attributes, even the attitude, but it's just we haven't seen it in a game. I'm just interested to see if he can turn it on and turn it off, make that light come on and play consistently.
Yeah, because like you said with Clowney, like we seen that big jump from his freshman year to his sophomore year. It was a big jump. Right. So I'm interested to see if Birch can do the same thing. And like Pickens, like he's one of the leaders of that D line. So I'm looking for him to step up and bring that presence like Javon Kinlaw did when he played. I want to see like that, make the boys double team you down there in that middle.
Right. When you got defensive linemen performing, doing their job, it makes linebackers these jobs a lot easier to make plays and make them fly around.
Keep the linebackers clean. That's what coach used to say, man. Keep the linebackers clean, man.
Yeah, eat up them blocks.
Yeah. We need that, especially with our run defense last year. It was terrible, man. It was terrible, and they all started up front.
You know what's crazy is we have such terrible performance on defense, but we end up having pretty high draft picks on defense every year. So it's
I mean, we got the talent. We just gotta put it together.
Right. So the talent level is definitely there. I'm just interested to see him put it together.
Hey, what you think about Tonka Hemingway? What you think he gonna do?
Man, I like Tonka. That boy has a motor to be 300-something pounds, man. He's quick. He's super quick.
Yeah.
He's gonna hurt somebody this year.
I hope so, man. I hope so.
Yeah, I like his reflexes. He does not move like he weighs over 300 pounds.
He don't. He definitely got some quick twitch in him, man. Definitely. Right. So, man, with all that being said, what's the grade? What's the grade for the D-line room?
All right, so talent, I know is there, but based on last year's performance, we'll have to give him a B minus.
B minus. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at a B minus. I'm gonna give the room I'm gonna give him a solid B. I'm gonna give him a solid B. I want to see if JJ can keep that same presence he had last year, bring it into this year. Along with Jordan Strong, like I said, you got two of the most sacks in the nation last year with him. And then on both ends, hey, I think the boys gonna be special this year, man. I think they're gonna be special.
Definitely. So let's move on into these linebackers, man. This is one of the question marks on this side of the ball.
Man, the thing is with the linebackers, man, like we got players, but like they just ain't put it together like all the way. Like Sherrod Green, like 2 years ago, Sherrod Green had a crazy year. But last year he got hurt, so he really didn't get to play that much. So you got him, and then you got Brad Johnson with the Muschamp era. They had him playing on the line.
Right, that was another thing. I seen they moved him from end to linebacker, and I feel like that's probably his more natural position.
Facts. And then you got the youngins, Mo Kaba, Debo Williams, hard hitter from Delaware, just came in. I was excited for him.
Yeah, definitely excited about Debo. I just like his interviews, man. He talks like he's super aggressive, and he wants to kill you on every hit.
Yeah, but he gotta. Hey, this the SEC. You gonna have to back that up, bro.
Right.
You gotta back that up, bro.
You talk big game, bro. You gotta back it up because these boys will get on social media and air you out.
Facts. Telling you.
So we discussed this. There's some unknowns in this linebacker core. Do you think they can step up this year and just do the basics to try to help the team perform better?
Man, they're gonna need to, man, because last year we had Ernest Jones leading that linebacker group. That's over 100 tackles missing.
Definitely.
So, somebody got to fill that void, man. So I think they will with the new defensive scheme.
Okay.
I think they will.
I can agree with that. I feel like because this defense, not that I know this for a fact, but from what I've read and what I've heard and what's been reported on the practices, this defense lets the defensive line be a little bit more free. So I feel like they can be more disruptive, and that'll give the linebackers a chance to kind of play downhill, play fast, and just knock somebody's lights out.
Yeah. Because, like, I heard somebody say the other day, like, even during our days where we were really good, we weren't getting dominant linebacker play. So it's not like they got to be Alabama linebackers or Georgia linebackers. They just got to step up their game a lot, but they don't have to play, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to play like top notch for our defense to be effective.
They don't have to be in the Heisman running for our linebackers to be effective. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, do you think we have enough depth to make it through the season?
So coach said he wants 5 ready at any time.
Okay. Hold that thought. Pull up that email you sent me with the depth chart.
Yeah.
Now tell me, do you see 5 names on this list that you feel comfortable with?
Okay, hold on. Let's break it down. Okay.
I'm not saying that to try to down nobody or nothing like that. I'm asking a question.
Yeah. No, let's break it down. We got Shirai Green. I know I as long as she stay healthy. Shirai Green. Debo, I like how he talking. I need to see him on the field though. I like how he talking.
Okay. Now we gotta get to 5. You signed and we only at 2.
Man, listen.
Okay. So I'm not even gonna put you on the spot like that. Let's just move on.
Hello, Noah. You ain't gonna get off the hook like that. What about you?
There's not 5 names on that list that I trust to start at linebacker.
Okay, I just want to make sure it be, man. They said they gotta prove it, man.
Right, there's 2, maybe 3, but definitely not 5.
Yeah, I don't see 5 either, man. Maybe they doing it in practice, but from what I seen last year, I can't definitively say, yeah, these your 5 that you can go out there and do some damage with. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't see 5 names on that list.
So, man, what's your grade? What's your grade for the linebacker role?
I'm gonna give the linebackers. Yeah. I'll give him a D, man.
D.
I was gonna hit him with that F, but I give him a D.
I can't. Not the F.
No, but listen. So the reason I'm not gonna go with an F is because it's an entirely new system, new coaching.
Yeah, new inside because Mike Pete still got
right.
the outside guys.
Right, and just the new energy in the building. I feel like a lot of times it looked like the linebackers were lost because they wasn't even really paying attention to where the ball was going or stuff like that. So I think the renewed energy in the building is definitely going to help with that and making them play a lot faster and with a lot more energy.
Gotcha. I'm gonna give them a D as well. Like I said, I could barely get to 3. So
you know, it is
what it is.
And listen, Gamecock linebackers. This is not to diss you. This is for you to prove yourself, bro. All of y'all are unknown. We know Sherrod he can do a little bit of something. We seen in his freshman year. We like what we hear from Debo. Cabo, we was excited about Cabo when we got him. So I'm interested to see how he develops. But yeah, man, there's not a whole lot of names on that list that I can put faith in. I'm interested to see maybe if Damani Staley takes a step forward under the new staff. Because he had some flashes. It's just sometimes he was so out of place that he couldn't get there.
Bro, like no diss to him, like he don't got the speed. To me, like, he don't got the speed to be a consistent.
You think Brad Johnson is faster than Damani Staley?
Oh, definitely. More for a fact, yeah, definitely.
For real, bro.
Definitely, yeah.
We're gonna have to get some stats on some 40 times or something. I can't see it.
Bro, I put everything on it. Brad Johnson is definitely faster than Damani Staley.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that. I almost guarantee you that.
We're gonna have to get some 40 times on that.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling you, he's definitely faster than Damani, man.
All right, so we talked about the linebackers and our expectations of them. Let's move on to probably the biggest question mark on the entire team right now. What's up with the DBs?
DBU, we back. I don't know, we back. I can't say that. But
I mean, I would have been with you if what's his name, Pronti hadn't came in and then transferred right back out.
See, another thing with him, like, okay, Yeah, I know he was good at Kansas for 1 year or whatever, but I feel like you can't miss what you really never had, like
Right.
because he
Right.
practiced for like a week. So, what am I supposed to be missing?
Definitely, and I'm glad it happened when it did, as opposed to like right now. You know what I mean? Because he would have been getting all them reps, and then the guys behind him wouldn't have got those reps.
Exactly.
So that was definitely a positive that it happened when it did.
Exactly. And for the DB, man, like with all the transfers coming in, we definitely picked up some depth. I don't know if it's quality or not because where they mostly played, except for Tyrese Ross, he played at Washington.
Yeah.
But
now, that's true. But I've heard some good things about Collins Patel.
Yeah, Patel. Yep, Assumption College.
Yeah. One of his teammates is actually an NFL wide receiver now. I don't know if it was just like coach speak or just a player trying to give his boy props, but he said that he could never get open against Collins. So we'll see.
You'll see.
I mean, I know he's not an SEC wide receiver, but the boy's an NFL wide receiver, so obviously he has some talent.
Yeah, got a point there.
So I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how that situation develops. And for me, man, probably one of the biggest things is seeing Cam Smith in action when he's the guy. He's behind. He was behind JC and Izzy last year, for the most part. Then he was dealing with an injury early in this year. So I'm just interested to see how he handles that role of being the guy at cornerback.
True that, yeah.
And honestly, those are all the names that I know for a fact off the top of my head.
Well, today, I seen an interview. Dude asked Beamer, "Who would you give Player of the Fall to?" Drum roll, please. He gave it to a DB, Marcellus Dial.
Yeah, I heard Dial been cooking up at practice.
So, given the fact that you getting adjustments from the coach, like I gotta big him up.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna give this coach staff a pass because we heard from the last coaching staff how good this guy was and that guy was, and when we saw them on Saturdays, those guys weren't very good.
Yeah, true that.
So jury's still out on a lot of these guys until I see them in action myself, and probably won't really know what they're really capable of until week 3.
Week 3. That'll be their biggest test so far.
Because ECU's not horrible, but it's definitely not the same level of competition as the games in week 3 and week
4. Definitely. So, man, given the fact that our secondary was dag near last in SEC last year, besides having the big names who got drafted, but totality, the stats say we were
a historically bad defensive unit. Let's be honest. Like in the history of football, bad.
Yeah. So what you expecting from the secondary this year, man?
I'm gonna kind of go the same way I did with the wide receivers with them. There's nowhere to go but up. Like you can't get any worse. Now you're probably not gonna have the individual standouts like you did with JC. Like you're not gonna replace JC Horn and his lockdown man coverage ability. You're not gonna replace that. But the group as a whole can definitely perform a lot better. What's the boy name from Florida? Was it Kadarius Toney that broke like 13 tackles on us?
Man, that joke was so disgusting, man. That was disgusting, man. That was disgusting.
So, I'm definitely interested to see the growth because I know we can't be that bad again.
You think we're going to be playing a lot more man press, or?
Yeah, because I think the defensive line is going to be way more aggressive. So they're going to take their chances in man coverage, hoping that the D-line can get there and be disruptive.
Torian Gray, you got your hands full, buddy.
And I know you didn't have a lot to work with, bro, but you're doing a great job as far as recruiting.
Well, hey, he recruited his butt off. I give him that. He recruited his butt off. Next year, not next year, the year after next. Once those freshmen become sophomores, I think he put us back where we need to be, man.
Listen, the man has recruited more true safeties this past summer than the last staff did in 5 years.
Man, but they had probably the best safety on the team playing corner.
Right. So, and you could. I'm not a football coach, but I could tell that he was out of position at that cornerback spot.
Man, prime safety, prime. Come on, man.
And if he had been playing in position, the game he had against Georgia probably would have been the game that he had every week if he was playing at the safety position.
Crazy, man. What we know? What do we know though?
Right. I guess knowing everything that you know, based off of how bad last year went, the pieces that left, for better or worse, what grade are you gonna give the DB room?
I can't go right now. I can't go higher than the D. I can't say they're definitively better than the linebackers. Not when you're losing J.C. Horn and Izzy, two NFL draft picks, and you're not replacing. It's not like you're replacing them with 5 stars.
Right. To be honest, until further notice, F.
Oh, you just spent the one like that, man. Hey, DBs, don't take that, DBs.
Listen, and the reason I'm saying F is because that defense was historically bad last year, and you lost 2 NFL picks. Well, 3 if you include the middle linebacker off of that defense. And Ernest Jones was a big part of the communication back there. He called in plays, audible plays, and made sure people got where they was going. Obviously, it didn't help much because we still got the record numbers put up. That part of it's missing. The NFL draft picks are missing.
But I heard, I think Clayton White said each level is going to have his own call now. So,
okay, but still, with JC gone, and Izzy was a liability sometimes, but he showed up when it mattered. So I give him that. You're not going to replace those two, man.
Man, I need R.J. Roderick to go back to how he played sophomore year. Last year wasn't it, R.J., bro. I'm just sorry that last year wasn't it, bro. we need sophomore Roderick, man.
Yeah, and honestly, I want him and Dickerson to get where they need to be. Because both of those boys are NFL prototypical safeties.
Man, Dickerson got to stay healthy, though, bro.
Right. And that's my thing. Dickerson is probably a prototypical NFL safety. I'm ready for him to put it all together mentally, physically, health-wise, because he has all the tools. Same with Roderick. He has all the tools. It's just he's out of position a lot last year. But I can't put that on him because the whole defense was out of position last year. The whole team was taking bad angles. So I can't single him out.
You
know what I mean? But that's why I have to give him an F though, bro, because the major production is gone. And even with those players, you were still terrible. So
we still terrible.
I can't justify giving any other grade.
That's tough, DB. I'm sorry, DB. I tried to help y'all out, man. I gave y'all the D. You still failing, but
okay. But listen, I'm gonna give them a makeup test with some extra credit. See where they get to.
Right, man. So, man, that's all the position groups, man. Who will have the biggest impact on the defense this year?
Biggest impact on defense. Individual player or position group?
Player. Top three. Give me three.
Pickens.
Okay.
Inibare.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with Sherrod because if those three people have a good year, everything else will fall into place.
That's a solid three. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that three. That's a solid three.
What's up with yours? Let me hear yours.
My three. Pickens.
Okay.
Cam Smith. I'm gonna give DB some love. Cam.
Okay.
I need you to shut down. Hey, I need you to shut down one half, Cam.
Shut down this whole side of the field, Cam. This whole side.
The whole side, bro. I need the whole side shut down. And the last one, that's a ride pick. That's a sneaky little pick. I like that pick. I'm gonna go with Birch. I'm gonna go with Birch. I think he takes that next step. He takes that next step.
If Birch takes that next step, then that means there's literally no drop off on either side of the defensive line. So that would be ideal and very beneficial.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, we talked about the whole defense, position groups, who we think is going to have a big impact on the season. Do you think the run defense gets any better?
We better hope so.
Man,
listen. Hope so, bro.
Yeah, man. This team has been bad at stopping the run for 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer than that if you go back to Spur years, the last 2 Spur years.
Man, that Thompson defense was piss poor.
Man,
we should have won way more.